Talk politics with Ewing. Subscribe. Chai, Nigerian actor Kunle Remi don't come out from government over blackout and fuel. For 3 minutes video where they make the round, Remi say why Nigerian African top oil producer they face high petroleum prices wey dey between 1,200 to 1,400 and also steady power failure. Im talk and say light sef no dey. Dis dey force people dey on generator. They also blame the refinery wey dey Nigeria wey no dey work and urge people to demand accountability from their government. A lot of people dey support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime don say yes so na because say Israel and US attack Iran. And why many Nigerians online dey debate the pain against, they compare am against the past eras with critique highlighting leadership failure and supporting, while others dey support the point say na worldwide trend. Other people dey say if na worldwide trend, wetin happen to our power plant and why e be say the megawatt dey fall every day? I no go waste your time. Watch this video and let me know what you think for the comment section. Subscribe for more.
Politics. In fact, the country, the industry, couple of things kind of makes you. They'll tell you don't discuss religion or politics or something. And so you fall into that category where you say, I don't like to talk politics. No, that's the most stupid statement from anybody in Nigeria right now. We should be discussing. We should be talking about it. We should be trying to fix. We should be inquiring about what is happening in the nation. There's nothing like sitting on the fence. Now it doesn't make any sense. I have a child, so I'm thinking for not just as for myself. Today I bought petrol. I bought petrol for 1,300 and something thousand naira. We don't have lights. We've been running generator back to back. I live on the island, so there's no special treatment. We've been running generator back to back. So I can imagine diesel, most of all the malls and companies down to the smallest barber shop run on petrol or diesel. I'm blown away because I'm mentally stressed and I can't even lie. So you don't have light. Diesel is expensive. Fuel is expensive. My staff, a couple of my staff at home are smiling at me and letting me understand that to even come to work now is a problem because the transport is hiking, meaning that their salary is not even enough anymore in a very short period. I don't understand why Nigeria is one of the first countries to be affected by the war in Iran. A blessed nation, a country that a resourceful nation is complaining about fuel price because we are dependent on one refinery, and even that refinery is not they never got the full support of the government, and then the nation has different refineries that don't function. I don't understand. I'm actually very discombobulated. It's messing with my brain, and my spirit is very angry. So what? All the things I'm working for, it is for what? And then I have some colleagues in my industry that are part of something they call a written NIF, or something. They relax. Tinubu is fixing something. I've seen some of them. I've seen Nino's name. I've seen a couple of people. I hope you're asking the right questions. I actually hope you are standing for the right reason. Because I'm stressed.
If Nigeria were to be yoked to purpose, there is no reason under the sun why we shouldn't have at least 10 refineries in this country. We have no business selling crude. Where is the value chain? Where is it? It's nowhere to be found. Dangote, as a refinery, is dependent on foreign crude in a country where we have crude in abundance. Once upon a time, I don't know where we are now, we were the 6th largest producer of crude in the entire world. But today, they are coughing in Iran and we are catching Qatar in Nigeria. The price of every petroleum product has shot through the roof, unbelievably, and it's just starting because it's not looking like this war is ending anytime soon. But we in Nigeria that should be reaping the benefit of the wars in their own backyard, we are paying the price. I remember we talked about the Gulf windfall in the 90s. The Gulf War was in 1990. So in the 90s, we were talking about the windfall. Where is the windfall to talk about now? In every part, we are paying through our noses, and we will pay more simply because we are not yoked to purpose. 60 years plus after independence, we are celebrating that Overton is coming to Nigeria to open a plant, even though these had been announced years before Bulaba came to power. They are announcing it as if it's something new to score cheap political points. Let's even give it to them that is new. Is it so difficult for us to add value to our raw material? And when was the last time anybody planted? Look, vision defines purpose. In the absence of vision, you can't find purpose. In the absence of purpose, perversion takes over. If you do not know the purpose of a gun, you use it to turn a bar.
We want to apologize to the generality of Nigerians, officially now coming from me as the Minister of Power, that for this temporary issue that is leading to hardship being experienced, especially during this dry season, where there's so much heat everywhere, where businesses are also being affected, where schools are being affected, where industries have been affected. It is not our wish to find ourselves in this situation. It's some factors that's actually beyond our control. But we are not relenting. We are working on it 24/7 to make sure that we go back to the trend, to the trajectory of 2025, whereby you praised us, whereby you commended us for a good job well done. And we can imagine if we could provide such service in 2025, this is 2026, this is when we'll be willing to even do more, to even do better, as we are close to the election year. So, except that we cannot help it, that's why we find ourselves here. But I can assure you that in the next few weeks, all this will be over. Power generation will improve, transmission will improve, distribution will improve, and that 6,000 megawatts will be achieved before the end of this year, and Nigerians will be better for it.